start broadcasting live on YouTube, and then we're going to start. So just wait for this to... Retrieving. Hello YouTube, my name is Anna. This is English Like a Native, and today we are looking at English pronunciation. We're going to cover a couple of sounds that are regularly mispronounced, and then we're going to be looking at around 20 of the most commonly mispronounced words in the English language. Then I will open it up to you guys, and if you have any particular issues with pronunciation that you would like me to cover, then we will do it during this session. Just so you know, I am also live on Facebook at the moment, so Facebook hi, YouTube hi. So if you wonder why my eyeline keeps switching, it's because I'm dealing with a dual broadcast. So if there are any problems in the broadcast here, then you can always go and check the Facebook page, or Facebook come and check YouTube, and then everything should be good. Before I start, please, 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 as a way of saying thank you, make sure you have either liked my Facebook page or that you are a subscriber to the YouTube channel. And if you enjoy learning English with me, then I would really appreciate seeing the hearts and the thumbs up. So if you haven't already, please do give this video a like. It really helps me to boost the audience and for YouTube to then start promoting what I do. So, yes, this is the second time I'm here for those of you who are seeing me again today. I did a live session earlier today for my patrons on the more intimate side of sex. It was a very interesting session, a very informative session, and I think my patrons learned a lot from it. So if you'd like to get involved in those private broadcasts, I will be doing one a week starting from May, then you can get involved. You just need to sign up as a patron, and you can do that via the link in the description for this video. Okay, so who do I have? I have Tuddy, Abdullah, Astam, Antonio, hi. Lots of you, Indonesia, Romania, Algeria, Mexico, South Korea. It really is an international class that we have today. We have people from all over the world. Tunisia. Hello, 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 Peru. Wonderful. Okay. I realise I think I'm broadcasting low resolution. So if I'm all pixelated, I do apologise on the old YouTube, but hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. It would be nice if I could change it, wouldn't it? But I don't think I can. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? So the sounds that I want to look at today in particular are the TH sound. So we've covered this a number of times before, and it's one that I regularly have to correct my students with because there are many languages where the TH doesn't factor as strongly as it does in English. So if we have a TH, we will virtually always put our tongue between our teeth like this. Th. Now that is what we call a voiceless TH, because there is no voice. If you put your fingers onto your throat, onto your voice box, and you do that, you will not feel anything. You'll feel no vibration, because it's just air. The vocal folds are open. If we then put our tongue between our teeth and make noise, and we touch our throat, we'll feel vibration. This means it is voiced. It's a voiced TH. Okay, so I've written it down. Now Facebook, you're not going to be able to see this the right way around. So if you want to see this the right way around, then you need to come onto YouTube. So YouTube, you can search me English Like a Native to find my YouTube channel. So this is the phonetic symbol for a voiceless sound. the voiceless TH. And this is the phonetic symbol for the voiced TH. Okay? So those are the phonetic symbols. Let's put it into practice. Okay, some of you on YouTube are saying that you can't see me. Is that true? Is anyone having problems seeing me here on YouTube? Just a quick question on Facebook while I'm waiting for someone to say something to me on YouTube. Do you risk cutting your tongue, or biting your tongue, I think you mean, by sticking your tongue between your teeth? No, not really, because you're making sound. You're not biting down. You're just sticking the tongue there. You wouldn't bite down while your tongue is out, so I think you're fine. Another quick question that someone asked on Facebook is, have I stopped doing the business English bite-size lessons, which I was putting out every day? No, I haven't stopped. It's just when I do lots of videos in one day, I don't see very many views on those videos. It's like they get lost. So I decided not to put one out today because I was doing 2 live sessions that were both very long. So I thought I would save the business English lesson until tomorrow. Okay, so everyone can see me fine. Okay, good, fine. We'll carry on. So let's have a think about some words that have a voiceless TH. What words have a voiceless TH? Let's think of some words and let's put together some sentences. So I'm looking for voiceless THs. Okay, so we've got some here on YouTube suggested. I've got thirst, 3 and 30. Excellent. So I'm going to put it up here. Facebook, remember you see this backwards. So if you want to see this the right way around, come to YouTube, or perhaps someone on Facebook can be a wonderful student and type these out for me. So I'm going to put the number 3, the number 30. Also, someone on Facebook has just said the word thin. I'm hoping you can see that all right on YouTube because the resolution is low. We also have 1,000, 1,000. So 3, 30, thin, 1,000, and oh, here's a good one. If you are polite, you must always say thanks when someone does something nice. Thanks. So we have 3, 30, thin, 1,000, and thanks. Yes, a few more that I'm seeing is through, think. Through is an interesting one actually. Through is mispronounced quite a lot because we have an R straight after the TH, thr. And then because of the GH in the word through the house. I walked through the house 3 times. I walked through the house 3 times. Okay, so let's practice a sentence with lots of THs in. Lots of those voiceless THs. Let's do 33, thin, things, 33, thin things, thanked, Now, I'm going to try and put you off here. Thanked Thomas. Thomas is one of the few words which has a TH that is not pronounced as a TH. The name Thomas is a TH that is pronounced as T. So we're saying 33 thin things thanked Thomas. 33 thin things thanked Thomas. 33 thin things thanked Thomas. So those of you on YouTube asking about Facebook, the link to my Facebook page should be in the description of this video. And those of you on Facebook who are saying, the writing is back to front. Remember what I said at the beginning of the lesson. I've said it a few times now. The writing is back to front because of the camera setup. I can't change it right now, so you have to go to YouTube if you want to see the writing the correct way round. Okay? But hopefully somebody is going to be kind and write this stuff down in the comments of Facebook to help those who can't see this, who need to see this written down. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm not a technical genius. I can't do everything right. I try. I really try. Anyway, so, Dave, that's an interesting one. Oh, and Stunning Lad 1 says Thames. So the River Thames in London is also pronounced T, not TH. Good one, I hadn't thought of that. The River Thames. Raphael, you suggested thumb. Good, okay, so let's try another one. Let's make another one. So we have, let's put this out for everyone. Thor's thunder. So Thor is a character, it's a person. Thor's thunder, and this is a great word that lots of people struggle with. Thoroughly. Thoroughly. What did you write? Thoroughly through me. Yeah, we'll write that out. Thoroughly through me. If something throws you, it doesn't necessarily mean that it picks you up and throws you through the air, that you fly because someone has thrown you like a ball. If something throws you, it's more likely that it's confused you. It was unexpected and it confused me. It threw me. So if I am in a play on the stage and I'm singing a song and then suddenly someone's phone starts ringing, it could distract me from what I'm doing and I might forget my words. And I could say, the phone going off threw me. It completely threw me. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so to throw you. So the sentence here is, Thor's thunder, thoroughly through me. I don't think I could get a mirror in here. I've already got lots of bits and bobs around me. And I don't have a portable mirror. I've only just got a whiteboard. Okay. What else? THs. Most THs are th or v. And Thames that I can think of, that Thailand. Th. Yes, more comments about the writing. Remember, if you want to see the writing properly, it's done properly up on YouTube. Okay. Oh, I think we're having a few. Oh no, now my Facebook one. Oh no. What can a girl do? Okay. Okay, you can see me now. Can you see me now? YouTube, can you see me? Yes or no? I don't know. Okay, so Ahmed can see me. Abbas can see me. Just waiting to get the all clear on YouTube. So why don't you guys on Facebook talk to me? Tell me what you're doing at the moment. Have you had your dinner? Oh, YouTube is back. YouTube is back. Are you with me, YouTube? Are we all right? I'll tell you what happened. Because I'm streaming on my Wi-Fi to Facebook and I'm streaming on my 4G here now to YouTube, what happened was my phone, which provides the 4G, suddenly flipped back onto Wi-Fi. So I was doing both broadcasts on Wi-Fi, which completely kills the bandwidth. So I don't know why I did that. It was automatic. Naughty. Naughty computer. Naughty phone. Okay, good. Let's carry on. So now we're going to look at words starting with a voiced TH. A voiced TH. Okay, so this is a V sound. So can you give me any examples of words beginning with a voiced TH, a V sound? Okay, unpleasant words are not acceptable here. So if you want to swear, then I suggest you go somewhere else. Okay, so what I'm looking for is people giving me voiced TH words. Great, so I've got some coming through here. So we have the word that, we have the word they, we have the words there. Oh, great there, Ali. Ali suggested the word gather. So this is what we've got so far. We have the word though. Elena, that's not a word that I know. If you mean teacher, teacher is just a T-E-A, teacher. Okay, some of you are asking other people to check out your YouTube channels. If you want to use this stream to promote your stuff, then sure, fine. Why not come over to YouTube, do it on YouTube, send a little super chat. Super chat is enabled on YouTube, and that will stick your message to the top of the feed and highlight it so everyone can see it. So I don't mind you advertising your stuff on this feed, but why not give a little back? Come over to YouTube and do a little super chat for me, just as a way to say thank you and to stick your comment up high. Annie, you might set up your computer or mobile phone to use Wi-Fi. It will not slow down your stream. It does though. I can't do both. Sometimes I can barely do one stream on Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi here is too bad. It's not strong enough for broadcasting. Okay, so we also have family members, brother, mother, and father. Oh, sorry about my writing, guys. Father. Okay, so brother, brother, mother, mother, father, father, father. So brother, mother, father. We have that, they, there. This has the letter R in it, but the R must be silent. We can't say there, there. You see my tongue curls. There. It must be there, there. Okay. Some great suggestions coming through here. Okay, we also have gather, 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 and sorry, though, though, though. Of course, if we put an R here, then that would become through, completely different word, through. It's voiceless if that's an R. So if we have this word, this is unvoiced and this is voiced. Though, through, though, through, though and through. Oh, Jordan says your earrings are quite noisy. Oh, of course, because they're right next to the microphone. I will take it out. Is that better? Is that better, Jordan? Shall I take the other one out as well? Oh, my poor ears. My poor ears are no longer pretty. Those of you just joining, if you can't read the writing, it's because you're on Facebook and unfortunately the camera's back to front, so you must come over to YouTube. Just search for English Like a Native. Make sure you subscribe and watch me live there. So, let's think of a sentence that has all those voiced THs in, or at least some voiced THs in. What should we do? Let's have though. Let me write in a different colour actually. Should we do... Let's do it in green, shall we? Critical Timmy, are you a teacher or something? Well, yeah. Though they, my channel name, for those of you asking on Facebook, is English Like a Native. English Like a Native. Though they wither. To wither is to, like a flower would wither. It's when you kind of lose energy. So if you wither away, you kind of shrivel. To wither. Wither. So though they wither, these. Though they wither, these. Though they wither. Come on, help me out here, guys. I can't think of anything. Though they wither, these three weather well. So, I know this is back to front Facebook. Someone please write this down the right way round. That would be great. Oh, Ali, that's a good one. I'll use that one in a minute. Though they wither, these three weather better. Though they wither, these three weather well. I wrote something completely different to what I was saying. Though they wither, And remember, with British English, we don't pronounce this as an ER, wither. We pronounce this as a schwa, wither. Though they wither, these, and that's a Z sounding S, these three, that's a voiceless TH because I couldn't think of anything else. These three weather, like the weather, but what this means in this context is that they last, they survive, they weather better. Sorry, they weather well. I should have written better. I want to say better. Though they wither, these three weather better. Well, goodness me, where is my brain? I haven't had my dinner. That's probably what the problem is. So, though they wither, these three weather well. These three weather well. Okay. So, what else are we saying? Now, a great one for practicing, I've brought this up before, I'm going to bring it up again because it's a great tongue twister. It's whether, Oh, actually, if we're talking about tongue twisters, here's a good one. Red leather, yellow leather. And you try and say that 5 times. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. It's crazy. Red, get the tongue up behind the teeth, the L. Red leather, yellow leather. Oh, that pen is making me high. Ugh, stinks. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay? So you try that one. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Birds of a feather flock together. Good. Nice one. Okay. Okay, excellent. And the one I was going to write out for you was, but I have done it before, whether the weather is cold, that's the right way, whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Should I write it out? Should I? Yeah. So we've got whether the weather is such a great tongue twister. Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather, oh, these pens smell, is hot, we'll be together. And bear in mind this ER ending is always a schwa. Weather, better, water. It's always a schwa. So whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather. Whatever the weather. So no matter if it's raining or sunshine or stormy or whatever the weather, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. So I like this one because it has a rhythm. So Facebook, I'm sorry, you'll have to see this on YouTube. And YouTube, I'm going to bring this down so you can see it properly. Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, We'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. I would say you should do this, you should learn this and do it with rhythm. So it goes, whether the weather is cold, da-dum, or whether the weather is hot, da-dum. We'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not, ba-bum. Okay, great. So I've seen a few of you putting up tongue twisters as well on YouTube. I've got the 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Yes, very good. I've also got the 33, I've got the same one again. One of you saying, gosh, it's going to break my tongue. Well, it's there to give you a good workout to make your tongue work harder. What is the weather like today in your country? And what weather do you prefer? Do you like sunny weather? Do you like cold weather? I certainly prefer a warmer climate. At the moment in the UK, when the sun is shining, it's nice. You can sit outside without your cardigan on and bare your arms to the sun, and it's nice. But as soon as the sun goes in the UK, it's still very cold. Oh, okay, so one, is it Jemmy? Jemmy has just suggested one word that I hear every week. It's a difficult one to pronounce for natives as well. And that is this word. Also written as this. Sixth. 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 So the reason this is a problem is because sick is already a big movement. Let me just write it out for you as it sounds. And then we have a TH after that. So we have si, and then we have like a K sound, and then we have an S sound, and then a TH sound. So we have all these sounds. So we have si, k, s, f, si, sixth, sixth, sixth. Okay? So, if you're just doing six on its own, take away the TH and you've got six, six. And then with the TH, sixth, sixth, sixth. But trust me, native speakers struggle with this one as well. It's definitely a tongue twister. Okay, so what are you guys saying on the chat? You're welcome, Jemmy. Thank you for suggesting it. I was in the UK last week. It was really cold for me, but the English people took their kids outside with bare legs. Yes, because it's relatively cold here in the UK most of the time, then as soon as we see a little bit of sunshine, we make our legs bare and we take our cardigans off and bare our skin to the sun because we're so excited. Okay, one interesting thing that's just happened is that my pad, I have rather than a mouse, I have this. The batteries have died, so I won't be able to end this session on YouTube. I'll have to go and get some new batteries to change the batteries in my pad to make this session stop. So it's something to worry about at the end of the session, but it means I won't be able to write anything or do anything on the computer, which is actually a pain. Anyway, how about you guys now suggest to me words that you have problems pronouncing. In fact, actually, maybe I can change the batteries now. So, see how I'm just using my earring here to open up the little, because I don't have a screwdriver, so I'm using my My earrings. They're very handy, useful earrings. Best earrings in the world. So I'm just going to change my batteries. I'm not going to go anywhere. I wonder... I'm not going to leave. What I want you to do is just have a quick think for 2 minutes while I grab some batteries. Have a quick think of words that you struggle pronouncing, and then I want you to write them down, and then I will come back and help you to pronounce them with a British English accent. So bear with me, like I always say 2 seconds or 2 minutes, but yeah, probably 2 minutes, okay? So I'll be back with you. Think about some words and write them down, and I'll be back in 1.5 minutes. Time me. You ready? And go. Oh no, I dropped you. Are you all right? I didn't mean to drop you. Okay. I think if anyone was timing me, I think that was probably a good 30 seconds, but nowhere near 1.5 minutes. Just hang on while I put you right. Oh no, I've turned you around. Hello. Oh gosh, I think that's the fastest I've ever run up the stairs. Okay. Right, I've got some new batteries. Stick these in here. Yes, my useful earrings. I'm going to use my useful earrings once again to put this back in. Oh goodness, I'm very much out of breath. So, okay. Critical Timmy. It's only fair if you're going to keep pushing your channel that you come to YouTube and do a super chat. So otherwise you're just spamming my feed. So, okay. So I'm back now. Everything's working. Woohoo! So problems that you are having with your pronunciation. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a good word. Eighth. So similar to sixth. If you come number 8, oh, look at my dirty fingers. That's from the ink, from the whiteboard. If you come number 8, you are eighth. Eighth. Okay? Eighth. Eighth. That's easier because it's just an open vowel. Eighth. Fifth. Fifth is another one with TH. We have, the word grasp. To grab something is to grasp something. And if you get an idea, you might say, I've grasped the concept. To grasp the concept. To grasp the... What did I just say? The concept. To grasp the concept. To grasp the concept. Grasp the concept. Good word. Do you pronounce sometimes the T in the middle of a word as a glottal stop? In some accents, yes, they do, like water in a Cockney accent. If you're from London and you're doing like a Cockney accent, speaking like that, then you might say water, water instead of water. But not in standard English. Standard English, I'd say, pronounce the T. Would you come for a weekend in La Rochelle? Oh, I mean, I'd love to. Da, 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 da. Okay. Intellectualize. Oh no, intellectualization. 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 Some of you are being a bit cheeky on YouTube. If you're not watching live, you won't be able to see these comments, unfortunately. And if you're not watching live and you're upset that you're not watching live, then make sure you've subscribed and clicked the bell notification button, and make sure you're with me on Instagram and Facebook, where I tend to try to announce at least a couple of hours beforehand when I'm going live. The links are in the description of the video. Okay, Facebook, I'm coming to those comments in just a minute. Leandra says, Annie dear, it's Anna, A-N-N-A, just so you know. One more suggestion for you. You should put your patron options to... Say what? You should put your patron options to buy some package that includes an exclusive to ask questions. It has made... Okay, so Leandro, I always answer questions for all my patrons. So that's just a standard thing. If you're a patron and you send me a comment or a question, I will always answer. I only have a few patrons, so I look after them as best I can. Okay. For those of you asking about subscription to YouTube, no, it's absolutely free, and you don't get charged for clicking the bell notification or the subscription button. It's absolutely free. Through and through. So to throw something in the past, through, I threw it, and to go through something, so I went through the tunnel, for example, or through the keyhole, they are pronounced exactly the same. Through and through. Through and through. Underneath, good word. Lyrical, lyrical. When does the sound like the? It completely depends on the word following it. If it starts with a vowel sound, like orange, then we say the orange, the astronaut, the opening, the eye. So if it's a vowel sound, then we use the. If it's not a vowel sound, then we use the. Parenthesis, parenthesis. Thistle, thistle. Okay, I'm going to do some of the ones on Facebook because I've not done any here. Deliberately, deliberately. What else do we have? Sorry if I've missed your comments. This is a very small screen. Camouflage. Ooh, no, don't do that. Camouflage, camouflage. When something's disguised to match its background, it is camouflaged. International, international, international. Teeth, teeth, teeth. And just one is tooth, tooth. Process, process. Recipient, recipient. Someone who receives is a recipient. So if I send an email to somebody, that person, if I send an email to Bob, Bob is the recipient of my email. I send an email to Bob, Bob is the recipient. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Liakaf, Liakaf. Recipe, recipe. Parachute. Why do you make the R silent at the ends of words like there? As you will know, if you watched my How to Be Fluent, How to Speak English Fluently, the best thing is not to question why, but just to know that that's the truth. We don't pronounce R's at the ends of words. That's just the fact. I don't know why. Most natives don't know why. It's just the way the language has developed. So don't worry about why. Just accept that we don't pronounce R's. In America they do, but in the UK we don't. And worrying about why and worrying about origins and rules, in my opinion, just slows down the learning process. So don't worry about it. Stop worrying. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Anyone know that song? Just me? Recognize. 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 Though in the UK we spell it with an S, not a Z. Okay, back to YouTube. In a moment, I'm going to switch to doing words that are commonly mispronounced by most people. Okay, so we're going to do that in just a moment, so do stay with me. So a few of you here are already patrons, yes, I know, and this is your second live broadcast of the day. Thank you for joining me a second time. I do appreciate that. I hope you're finding it helpful. Robbie, please can you read these several words? Either, either, neither, neither, intermediate, intermediate, mountain, mountain, mountain. I hope that helps. Pin tip, so why do you silent all words ending with R? Don't worry. Don't worry about why. Don't worry about it. Okay. Thank you, teacher. I love your singing. I love your accent. Thank you very much. Weapon, weapon, maths, maths. So if you have trouble with the word maths, you put the tongue between the teeth and then you make the S inside. So it's a movement of the tongue. Maths, maths, maths. Okay? Okay, so pin tip. We always silent the R at the end of words. There may be one or two exceptions, but mostly, if there is an R at the end of a word, it is silent. The reason I say don't ask why is because nobody really knows the answer. It's going to be a long, complicated answer that makes no difference to your learning. So it'll be to do with how the language developed, but it doesn't make a difference to your learning. And no natives know the answer because it doesn't matter. So asking why, because I get this question a lot, why? It's like, why is the sky blue? Why is the sea wet? Why are my lips red? Why is my skin white? Why doesn't matter. It's the fact that it is which matters. It's like driving a car. You need to know how to drive the car, but you don't need to know how the car works. Does that make sense? I explain this in a bit more detail in my video, How to Speak English Fluently. But if you get bogged down with too many extra things like why, then it's just too much. Just worry about the actual speaking of the language. Sometimes the R in the middle of words is silent too. Actually, in a lot of cases, the R in the middle of words is silent too. It's the complexity of learning English, unfortunately. Where it's written, it's not sounded. Okay, so Anna-Reese has said, what's the correct pronunciation of the word schedule? Schedule. So think about English people have a shed. English people have a shed, so they have a schedule. Americans have a schedule. British have a schedule because they have a shed in their back garden. Okay, good. Right, let's move forward. to, Charles is saying, why is the sky blue? I don't know. It's not blue now. It's not blue right now. Okay. Okay, so one of you has mentioned ASMR. I have considered it, and you're not the first person to mention me doing a video on it. I may do, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how popular that is. Anyway, so let's have a look at some words that are commonly mispronounced. So here we go. So the first word, these are commonly mispronounced by natives and non-natives as well. The first one, da, 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 is this word. If you work with computers, then you may use this word. Many people, myself included, have pronounced this word cachet, cachet. But actually, the correct pronunciation of this word is cash. Just the same pronunciation as this. Cash. Cash, cash. You need to clear your cache, and you'll need a lot of cash if you're going to go to the fair. Clear the cache, empty your cache, and I have lots of cash. I haven't got lots of cash. I'd like to have lots of cash, wouldn't we all? Should we just have lots of cash? I wish. Print money. So cash. Cash. Jemmy, hypotenuse. Interesting word. Hypotenuse. I know, Tony, it's inverted. I know it's because the camera's the wrong way round. If you want to see it properly, you have to go to the YouTube channel to watch. I'm broadcasting on YouTube as well. It's the right way on YouTube. So Tony, if it bothers you, head to YouTube, English Like a Native, click subscribe, make me smile. Sharing is caring. If you're finding this helpful, then make sure you have clicked the like button. And let me know that you're happy. I hope you're all happy. I need to have my dinner and then I'll be even happier than I am now. Okay, here is one that is commonly mispronounced. This isn't hyperbole. Hyperbole. This is hyperbole. 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 Okay. Oh, here's an interesting one. I've been accused of being a little bit like this myself. Mischievious, mischievous, mischievous. So, to be mischievous is to be a little bit naughty, in a nice way. Like if a child is planning something, and they're causing mischief, so they're causing a little bit of trouble, but usually it's not bad trouble. It's kind of, you know, how kids cause trouble. Then you'd say they're mischievous. So I usually use it in a very playful way. You're very mischievous. What are you up to? What are you doing? What's going on? Lots of people say mischievous, mischievous, but the pronunciation is 3 syllables. Mischievous, mischievous, mischievous. You're very mischievous. Okay. Oh, the ink smells so bad. All right. A word that you'll see a lot on the internet. Okay, so this is a mem or meme. This is meme, meme, meme. Okay, meme. or one that we all will hopefully have learnt, and that is the second month of the year, the month that my brother has his birthday, and that is not February, but February. Feb, we pronounce the R. This is an R we do pronounce. February. 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 I find that one hard. I probably mispronounced that in regular speech, to be honest. Okay, one that I correct people on all the time. I'm going to write in a different colour. Let's go with blue. One that I correct all the time is this word. Now, it's understandable why people get this wrong. Because if we have this word, oh, have I spelled that right? Yes. So this is pronounce. Pronounce. To pronounce a word. To pronounce a word. But this is different. It's not pronunciation, which lots of people say. It is pronunciation. Look at the difference here. And that will help you to remember. Pronounce, it's a noun, pronounce, and pronunciation. Pronounce the word with good pronunciation. Pronunciation. Good, that's a good way to remember it actually. Just think about the words in the middle of the word. Kawal, it's rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. Let's have a quick look at the comments on the YouTube dashboard. What am I going to have for dinner? Well, I'm going to have, I don't have much food in, but I have some old bean burgers that have been in the oven. They've been I cooked them before this lesson, so they're probably cold by now, but it's fine. So I'll have them with some rice, probably. So bean burgers and rice. Robbie says, honest, why is honest pronounced without an H, but honour is with an H? Honest, honour. Both are without an H. Honest, honour. Honest, honour. You wouldn't say honour. You wouldn't say honour. It's just honest and honour. Okay, good. The next one, where are we up to? We're up to pronunciation. So the next one is the word the little nut, which is very good for your skin, which is an almond. So the L is silent. Almond. Almond. In fact, I think I say almond. I think I say almond. I do. I mispronounce this one. This is one I mispronounce. So this is sometimes because of the American influence in the UK, many native British English speakers will mispronounce words and they pronounce it with an American pronunciation. So in America, they say almond with an L. And in the UK now, almond milk is very popular and butter as well is very popular, almond butter. But the British English pronunciation of this word makes this L silent. We just have a long R at the beginning. Almond, almond, rather than almond. So British is almond, American almond. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do a few more and then I'm going to wrap up because we've been broadcasting for nearly an hour. These lessons go so fast, don't they? Okay, one that I correct regularly. Okay, it's not woman, it's women. Women, like with, like W-I, with. Women, women. Men and women. Men and women. Okay. Oh yes, the phrase wrap up. Wrap up means to finish, to close the session, to end the session, to wrap it up. Oh, another day of the week that people find difficult to pronounce is another word spelt with silent letters. So we don't say Wednesday, we say Wednesday. Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. A couple of questions coming through is deterioration, deterioration, and breathe through. Breathe through. What you would do with those two THs, TH ending a word and TH starting a word, is make it one sound. Breathe through, breathe through, breathe through. Okay, I'm going to end the session there, I think, on Wednesday. Because Wednesday is a good day to say goodbye. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm desperate for some food, I think. Desperate for some dinner, which I won't be able to eat very much now because I have gymnastics in just over an hour. So I'll be bouncing around. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry my batteries ran out on my pad and I had to leave you for that 30 seconds. Emery has said, can you read the pronunciation poem, the one that starts with dearest creatures in creation, learning English pronunciation? I have already done it. If you have a look through my video backlog on YouTube and you look for The Chaos, I have a reading with the words going at the same time so you can read along. And The Chaos is one of the hardest pronunciation poems known to man. And I think something like 75% or 80% of natives find this poem hard to pronounce correctly. So if you want to see that, just check out my other videos. Look for The Chaos, the pronunciation poem, and you can read it along with me and see if you find it easy, because I can almost guarantee most of you will find it hard. It took me a long time to record it properly. It was very difficult. What else? Am I peckish? Yes, I am peckish. Okay, Mihail is going. Thank you, Mihail, for being my moderator and looking after the feed. You're so wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. So I'm going to wrap up. I will possibly do a live session tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what we're going to cover tomorrow. It will be a surprise. It'll be a surprise for you. It will be a surprise for me. But if I do a live session, I will announce it on Instagram and Facebook to let you know. So make sure you are with me on Instagram, British English Pro, and on Facebook. The links are in the description of this video. And yes, follow me there and I will let you know what's happening. And if you are not already a subscriber on YouTube, please subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button and help me to push those numbers up. And thank you very much, guys. You've all been wonderful. Apart from one of these awful trolls that has just turned up right now. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you. Do check out my other videos, and if you would like access to this extra live broadcast that I'll be doing every week, as well as other exciting rewards like Skype calls with me, then go and check out the Patreon campaign and come and join us. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. Thank you very much. You've been wonderful. Lots of love. Bye, 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 bye. And thank you very much, YouTube. I will speak to you again very soon. Mwah.